I remember when I began to fall, and all I could think of was your heart and your compassion and the wrinkles around your eyes you'd always get when you were laughing. Anywhere with you was my happy place. But I'd hide my face when jokes were made about the two of us because I was afraid you'd see through my bluff with those fierce eyes that pierced my soul and revealed your kind heart behind every word you spoke. Eventually, you pursued me, but I was slow to respond, timid. I hadn't been pursued in a while, so I kept my distance. I was afraid to be vulnerable and bare, not wanting to get hurt. I was scared, but I knew it was unfair for me to lie about my feelings, so shyly but surely I slowly began revealing my heart for you. And I can't imagine it was hard for you to pick up on my semi-awkward but authentic messages made in response to the sweet words and love yous you left me with. I cautiously crept outside my barricade and even agreed to the plans you made. Like you asked, I set the date. You thought it would work, so I began to wait. I had faith it'd be great, but this was way outside my comfort zone. Still, I told myself to relax and even allowed myself to hope, which made it hard to cope when you never showed. I felt abandoned and alone, forgotten and embarrassed. You told me you cared if you really liked me. Why would you be so careless? That move was so selfish, but love is gracious and believes the best. So I gave you my forgiveness, and I'll admit it, I still carried a flame which became a burn in my chest when I learned in 11 days that the night I was in pain, you had proclaimed your love to a girl with a different name. You had led me to believe that we could be something while whispering in her ears a lullaby of sweet nothings. I had dared to dream that one day you might love me, so the weight of this news was crushing, unbearable. Tears came in a terrible flood. Am I not good enough? Am I not good enough? Was all I could ask. The insecurities I had long ago left in my past crashed in like bandits. They stole my confidence and handed me a tray of self-doubt and misery because I couldn't please you. Was I too awkward or dated? Was I just some nerd you couldn't hang with? I felt betrayed. This didn't make sense. You led me on just to leave me on a cliff for a girl you knew you weren't even supposed to be with. I felt like an idiot. I was a young woman whose place was taken by a girl. I felt inadequate, ill-prepared for this upside-down world. It was so surreal, a nightmarish reality. But praise God, I awoke to the truth that He long ago planted in me, that I am a Proverbs 31 woman, created fearfully and wonderfully. I am beautiful, creative, loving, intelligent. I am an elegant masterpiece. I am a God-fearing trailblazer and champion of individuality. And I deserve a confident and mature man who will value me and recognize that I'm not another dime, but a queen, worthy only of a king. And please believe this love story still stings, but God in His perfection has taken your rejection and made it a gift to me. He has saved my breath and taught me these lessons. One, in order to love, I have to be vulnerable and bare, but God's got my back, so I don't have to be scared. Two, love asks for grace and forgiveness without attachment to the outcome because that's God's business. Three, another's decisions don't determine my identity. They are not a reflection of me. Four, I will face rejection, but God's got a man who will love and lead me and in whom I'll find acceptance. These lessons were painful but priceless. Heartbreak at its finest. And although my love story has not gone how I would write it, I know that God has a plan and a purpose. So I'll trust His perfect timing.